That's fatal.
Okay, I'll admit it, KSI strategy was kind of genius by Sunny V2. Was it genius? What was his strategy? Let's find out.
Thick of It received professional reviews of 0 out of 100, whilst his audience called it probably the worst piece of music I've ever heard. Yet KSI still made 100 million people watch it by employing a unique but extremely risky strategy.
Like I said before this video, the song wasn't that bad. Like, it wasn't like a song where it's like, this is actually garbage. I listened to it a few times. I'm like, honestly, it's not my type of vibe, but it's not a bad song when it comes to it being a song. It's not something I would turn on, right? But yeah, exactly. I was gonna say, yeah. And then his song after Think of It, Dirty, was fire. I added Dirty on my playlist immediately. And I have some of KSI songs on my playlist, like his like Moment. I have like some of his rap ones.
About a month prior to the song's official release, KSI performed Thick of It for the very first time. It was during a live appearance at the Misfits boxing match, and is suggested by a comment reading, "I love how nobody hated this song when it was on Misfits.
Facts.
People initially really liked it. Barely anybody disliked the
Wow,
video,
actually,
whilst
legit.
many comments encouraged Thick of It sounds awesome, dude.
Clocked
The
them.
Thick of It is one of his best songs in a while. New song is so fire, I'm so excited for the official release. Yet KSI was busy with a different official release.
We came together to create a Lunchables competitor. We'd like to introduce you to Lunchly.
Just 16 days after the Thick of It
He's
live
gonna use the hate he got
KSI launched Lunchly
for
with Mr.
Lunchly
Beast and
to
Logan
boost his
Paul.
fucking song.
Although with both of them being embroiled in drama, people found any excuse to hate on the product. General nutrition was the primary concern, yet it was Dan TDM's tweet that involved KSI. What happened to YouTubers, man? I can't not say anything anymore.
I don't have Lunchly here in Canada.
Making money.
I never tried it.
How does this benefit their fans? This is selling crap to kids who don't know better than to trust the people who are selling it to them. Do better. Well, KSI responded stating that Dan had sold crappy products to his fans too.
Oh, that's a clock. Nah, that's a clock. That's a what about this moment. Oh, I sell stuff to my fans? What about this? That's a clock, not gonna lie.
Looks like crap to me. How does this benefit your fans, Dan?
He doubled down by adding that Dan
Fatal, why do you have a naked plushie of yourself on sale for your fans? I'm confused.
Huh?
And why is it sold out?
also promoted and made a whole video on Munchpack to his Minecraft audience full of kids, yet absolutely no one was taking KSI's side. Bro, I'll be honest, your shit just sucks, and people like Dan TDM
I see
more than
this.
you.
I see that Midas guy talk a lot on X. Honestly, I see him in a lot of replies.
Take the L, man. You ain't winning this, Tubbs. KSI
Yo, calling
was
him
quick
Tubbs
to
is crazy.
respond with a video reinforcing his own position.
When it comes to Twitter is just
You hit your limit tonight, no more.
depressed
Oh, yeah, fair,
people
fair.
on this earth. It's like 4chan, but with lower IQ.
Before proceeding
We're
to
just getting
insult
started,
his
psych!
entire subreddit.
The IQ of this Reddit has just gone down the fucking pan.
So when only 6 days later, he'd release another Thick of It snippet, the audience responded
And now they're
with
saying
their
it's shit,
own hostile
right?
energy.
And now they're saying
Whoever
garbage.
found this gem, please
So
put it
that's
back.
how the hate
This song
started
could probably
for
clear
the
a
song.
room faster than a fire alarm. I'm gonna play this at my funeral.
So the hate was
and then
forced. It
everyone
was
will be
Dan
jealous
TDM
that I'm
fans,
the dead
essentially.
one. A different person shared the snippet to TikTok, warning KSI is threatening to release whatever this is, which received over 6 million views.
This is one of the worst songs I've ever fucking heard in my life. All my ops getting it. You're not ready. Bro, who exactly are your fucking ops? Dan TDM?
JJ's poor image had completely doomed Thick of It.
People just
What
hate
that was a Kino Roll fucking coded
and
video
they
there.
hate me.
And if he couldn't become any more hated, he might as well lean into it. This whole Dan TDM and Lunchly beef really shows that I'm in the thick of it, out October 4th. Pre-save link down below. In a different tweet he'd state, a lot has happened these past few days online, so here I am addressing everything
He really
below,
leading into it.
attaching a link that redirected his viewers
Marketing
to pre-save
genius.
the song. KSI again called out Dan TDM before doing so yet another time, attracting so many people who wanted to hate KSI, they'd click
Is that why during Sidemen he would always roast Dan TDM? Whenever I watched his Sidemen videos, there was times like not recently, but there was times, I would say like 3 months ago, where he kept roasting Dan TDM in his sidemen videos, and this is why now. This is why. Now I get
on
it.
the song just to leave nasty comments. This worked perfectly. Upon
Dan was his op.
its release, it instantly went viral.
Yeah, this
boosted
is
by
when I
people
seen the
who were
song on
simply
TikTok.
there
They were
hates.
memeing it.
Bro took a 1.5-year long break from music and came back with this. Take 2 years next time. Pretty confident he got ChatGPT to write him a cool rap song. This song is the best argument I've ever seen against free speech. On a list of worst songs to ever exist, Thick of It took all 10 positions, while even Jake Paul tweeted, "Thank you KSI, you hero. My 83-year-old grandpa hasn't been able to walk in years, but when you released this song, he finally stood up and turned this shit off." KSI responded stating, "Looks like you've got your next opponent lined up then," introducing the risky but
That's a clock back. That's a devour play right there. That's a devour back.
effective part of JJ's strategy, pretending to be annoyed by the hate the song was getting.
Today we are reacting to Thick of It TikToks. You guys are just on a hating rampage. Cool, let's do it.
He'd retweet videos mocking the song, demanding that people stop taking the piss, before again kicking the hornet's nest by tweeting, "These stupid fans leave trash comments."
I've seen these videos
my
on
new
his
song,
channel.
think
I've
they're
watched them,
getting to me.
but I was
You're
confused
not.
why the hate was
It's
happening.
not funny.
Now
it's
it's clicking
boring.
in.
You're
Now it all
wasting
makes sense.
your time. Again,
He was
baiting the
egging them on.
audience
He was
to
baiting
give
them,
him
yeah.
more engagement. Thinking
And they
they're
fell
getting
for
to
it.
me,
Oh my God,
proceeds
they
to
actually
make
fell for it.
30 tweets about it. The fact that you keep talking about it though makes me think it is getting to you. JJ plotted his revenge by putting Thick of It on 6 different ad cars to blast the song through the streets of London.
Nah.
KSI is forcing people to listen to his new song Thick of
That's
It.
a
This
that's
has
a
to be
bold
some
and rich
form of
thing right there.
punishment. WTF is his caption. It's called marketing. I can't even promote without people taking the piss now. It seems the only person who liked the song was KSI himself,
I think the song is an absolute banger. On my mama.
hyping up
Yeah,
the
I've seen
music
that
video
video.
because nobody else would.
The music video to Thick of It is finally here. Let's do this.
When he tried to perform the song in India, the crowd pelted KSI with Prime. Professional reviewers gave it straight up 0%, or alternatively 5 out of 5 stars, by people who wrote paragraphs just to take the piss out of it. Getting
Nah.
0 support from anyone, KSI chose to give up completely. He'd write generational haters everywhere. I'm so tired of it at this point. Just leave me alone, seeming genuinely sick of the hate he was getting.
Listening to the new KSI song until I cringe.
It's
Ready?
so obvious.
Go.
It's so obvious what you're gonna do. Let me guess. 1 second in. Cringe.
This carried over to an Aiden Ross livestream.
I don't want to be here, but I'm happy.
Why don't you want to be here?
Well, because you're just here to roast me.
No,
like the whole internet.
I'm being nice.
Your audience is the worst. Imagine putting your heart and soul into a project and then release it into the world and everyone's going, ha ha. I want it to stop.
While Luigi appearing in a Discord call with me, and him talking about the FWO.
I want people to stop making fun of my song.
And singing the song to speed definitely wasn't helping his cause. So many streamers had roasted the song, JJ spent 35 minutes reacting to just some of them. However,
Yeah, I seen that
as a
video as well.
result,
Okay.
KSI's strategy was starting to bear fruit.
Look at it on the bright side. At least you're getting plays. It's growing on people. It's growing.
How do you forget a song that you dislike but is stuck in your head? I heard about someone named KSI who made a song that everyone keeps making fun of. Out of curiosity, I looked it up.
Yo, is this Dark Agent? Is this Dark Agent on Reddit right now? How do you forget it? How do you? Anyone know how to forget a song that you dislike but it's stuck in your head now, bro? I heard about this guy named KSI, and now I listened to the song, and now it's in my fucking head.
And now it won't leave my head. I really don't like the song at all and wish it would stop.
Does anyone else have
Yeah,
this
yeah, better
stupid
stay away from it,
KSI song
yeah.
stuck in their head because of TikTok? But why is it actually catchy though? I want to hate on it with the rest of the internet, but I just found myself singing it like a hypocrite.
The song might have been terrible, but people couldn't stop listening whether they liked it or
Funny
not.
thing is, it never got in my head.
video
It never got in my head, actually.
released 2 weeks ago is almost on 14 million views.
I know the line.
Like, this
Like, from the ring to the pen, something like that. From the ring to the pen to the screen to the king with my crown, something like that. I know something like that, but it didn't really you know, didn't really like get stuck in my head.
It's gonna be one of my most viewed videos of all time.
People on Reddit noticed Thick of It is the most popular song on Genius right now, whilst Postlight reported Thick of It is projected to chart in the Billboard Hot
Wow,
100.
he got a bag
the song
for it,
debuted
huh?
at number 81, topped Spotify's Viral 100 chart, and brought KSI's monthly listeners to 10 million plus.
Ladies and gentlemen, Thick of It is now my 9th top 10 single.
Nah, he played though.
A few days later, JJ went on Logan's podcast, and after the song came up in conversation, KSI admitted he was never really angry.
This is a good time for me to tell everyone that I'm actually not pissed. Like, I'm not mad.
He clarified there was some anger in the beginning.
The 2 tweets that I did at Dan,
The first 2.
I think those were genuine.
Yeah.
Those were me, like, don't fucking
Those
come
were
on my
him
business.
heated.
But
Those
for
were
the
him,
most
aka
part, he
so
was simply
heated.
baiting attention.
Because I had a single coming out, I was like, I can just use this as a way to market my song. And it was just getting a ton of hate, people clowning on it. So I was like, all right, cool. Let me just lean into this and be pissed off, angry, tell people, guys, stop making memes. Knowing that they're gonna make more memes. Stop making fun of me. Knowing
That works. That honestly, that works.
Stop making videos on me, you know, saying that my downfall is imminent.
The sidemen, however, weren't.
Yeah, like chat, stop calling me Unk. You know what I mean? Is it gonna stop? Now you clocking AJ. I didn't clock AJ. I didn't clock AJ. What you?
Convinced it was all an act.
I thought
No one
JJ
cared about
orchestrated it all.
He is claiming that now.
I
He
thought
is claiming
orchestrated
that.
it all.
He claims that to
We
us now.
know
in the
him.
chat. We know him.
We know that
Yeah,
at
and we know
one
he's
point
lying.
he was burning.
Bro, burn.
Referring to this
That's saying
podcast
heated.
here.
Well, I wasn't trying to make a funny
You weren't
song.
trying to,
I
but
was
you
literally
accidentally
trying
did.
to make a song about my life.
But is the song funny outside of the
It's
context?
not funny!
No,
What I'm saying is funny!
No.
Is my life funny, bro?
No.
Bro said he was faking the anger. Whether or
Is
not the
my
anger
life
was
funny
real,
to you, man?
the song did exactly what
He was
KSI
burning. Oop.
wanted. With over 80 million streams at $3,000 per million, the song has estimated Spotify earnings of almost $250,000.
Gee, not bad.
Throwing
Not bad for one song. That's a nice Spotify bag right there. That's a good Spotify bag, especially with when it comes to, like he said, when it comes to how much money you get per plays, per a certain amount of plays. That's a fucking bag right there, man.
another 250,000 from its 100 million YouTube views.
Shit,
and Thick of It has likely made JJ about $500,000 just from streaming alone. He's convinced now that the dust has settled, people are starting to realize that Thick of It is actually a good song, lol. Wait till I perform it to see how hard it goes. And to be fair, at a recent concert, the entire crowd was singing along. The song
Damn.
will likely never be
Wow.
respected, but it's still legendary
Actually-
in its own funny way.
Actually played. Yo, WAG with that fucking player, bro. Actually outplayed them. He licked the plate clean. Wow. Okay, cool. I did not know that. I did not know the history of that. That's cool.
Yeah. Welcome to the stream. Join the team. Yeah, it's fatal. Yeah, it's fatal. We don't need to sleep. Time to eat at the table. Yeah, that's fatal. Listen when he speaks. Take a seat. Yeah, it's fatal. Yeah, it's fatal. If you try and leave, best believe. Yeah, that's fatal.